the two best days of your life, the day you buy your boat and the day you sell it. And our job is to improve all the days in between.
All right. This one we're going to talk a little bit about the lifestyle, the little hidden gems that happen when you become a boat owner that you may not have thought about, the community.
Yeah. So we, many of my friends and coworkers, us here on the show, we gather on Fridays, we have cocktails, we tell sea stories.
Right.
You know the difference between a sea story and a lie?
Tell me.
Sea story starts, this is a no-shitter, and a lie, and a fairy tale is this is a once upon a time. I think I got that backward, but yeah, they're all lies.
Yes, it's like fishing. How big was the fish? Part of the community is friends, family. You can meet a whole new demographic of people that share the same passion that you do.
Yeah.
So when you started out, you were walking the docks and trying to get on people's boats. This is part of that community.
It is. And you can kind of share.
Yeah.
You know, you take out your dock mates on your boat, and then, you're like, I kind of like sailing. Well, Tom here has a sailboat. Let's go sailing.
I mean, that's how we met. Sort of in the community. We ended up working on the same boat together. Then we became friends. It opens up a whole new world of education with the people you meet. It also depends on where, this goes back to what one of the previous episodes we said, of where you put the boat. If you're going to trailer the boat, it's going to be hard to get a community because you don't have neighbors.
Yeah.
If you have these boats somewhere where you have a great neighbor, I have a great neighbor, he checks on my boat, I check on his boat. If there's any problems in that marina, we're a real family. And that's something that is a real benefit to boating, that is something that we want you guys to experience.
Yeah, 'cause there's yacht clubs, as we've mentioned before. There are specific brand clubs.
Yes.
Stevens is a brand of boat. There are Stevens cruises where everybody gathers. The Stephen Hatteras groups.
Yep.
Are there Carver groups?
Damn. I don't know.
But you can, my point is that you look online, find your groups, find your local cruises, going up to, here in the Bay Area, people go up in the Delta as a group. They all anchor out together and share a cocktail. So there's a common theme here.
And so that's a whole new thing you may not have thought about why you wanted a boat, is you might go out on a weekend and raft up next to your friend's boat and have a great weekend. And it's a whole different thing that you wouldn't have unless you were in the lifestyle and the community. You don't get that on a professional rent boat.
Yeah,
so
when
at
you're chartering a boat.
Charter boat, you don't get that.
You might get that if you do a bareboat charter.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But generally speaking, these communities happen through common interest and sharing. Like, I've called Mike sometimes going, hey, have you got this part? And it's like, yes, boom. We get
And you
it.
can share experience.
Yes, which is an education.
Yeah.
And one thing where he said earlier, talk to the captains, talk to the people. I've had situations that I've heard stories, share the stories, and then it's happened to me, and I've known how to deal with it because I've heard someone else go through the experience that I'm now going through.
Yeah. I plenty of my dock mates have asked me for advice.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a community. No one would, and when you get really involved with it, it makes your boat safer.
Yep.
It keeps people from breaking in. Keeps, if a mooring line breaks on your boat, one of your dock mates, oh my God, Mike's bow line is broken. Here, let me secure that for him.
Yep.
And I would do the same for him. Just get involved.
Yep. And people say, hey, this happened on my boat. And then you go, oh, I might check that on my boat. And then you go, oh, preventative maintenance. I didn't know that, but it happened to him. We had a chat. I've just prevented it happening to myself.
So, the lesson learned, or the lesson we're trying to impart, is that be involved in your community.
Yep.
It's the yachting world is a very small community. It's a very social community because everyone is afraid to have to bring their boat in without the engine running. And if you know somebody and you call them up, say, hey, Tim, can you tow me back in?
Yep.
Or, hey, Tim, I'm coming in on one engine. Can you meet me at my dock and help me dock it? And, and there's a...
And it's a very reciprocal community.
It really is.
Someone's going to be there to grab your line. You'll be there to grab their line.
Always help.
Yep.
And, we hope this has made your time on the water better. And see you next time.